I just freaked out for a second. I thought I may not have been recording, but we're good. Oh, hey there, thinkers. Good to see you. I'm Quizmaster Jack. This is Thinking Game Trivia, and we're going to play some questions. First, it's going to be 10 questions about pop culture, and then it's going to be 10 questions about sports. If you haven't joined us before, each question is going to be a series of clues. They're going to go from more obscure to more well-known. I'm going to try to buzz in and get the answers right as soon as possible. We're back on Chrome. Everything seems to be okay now. Knock on wood. Let's go.
This musical's hero is offered lucrative gigs in The Meek Shall Inherit, one of several numbers in this musical.
Isn't that Little Shop of Horrors? Yeah, they say The Meek Shall Inherit. That's a song from Little Shop. Audrey 2, the essentially devil in Little Shop of Horrors, trying to get Seymour to feed them. Feed me, Seymour. What else? Just like One Little Drop, I think, is also a song. Then there's the dentist song, Somewhere That's Green. Suddenly Seymour. It's been a while since I've seen Little Shop. The chorus, I don't know enough about Little Shop to know what the name of the chorus girls are, but they sing The Meek Shall Inherit, I think.
In this film, a former super colossal big fat CEO was fired after becoming lactose intolerant. Francis plans to use forever puppies to steal parental love in this film.
Isn't this Boss Baby? If this is the Boss Baby 2, I'm going to be real angry. It's just the Boss Baby. I know nothing about the Boss Baby other than like the memes about it being a ridiculous idea for a movie. But all those clues about stealing parental love and lactose intolerance, I guess, somehow made me think that it might be the Boss Baby starring Alec Baldwin. And luckily it wasn't the Boss Baby 2 also starring Alec Baldwin.
This singer stands on a rooftop with Jamal Murray in the music video for a song whose first verse was written in Denver. A chart topper by this man begins with the line, "I don't like no whips and chains." For 10 points,
What?
name this Louisville native, a rapper who released the song Lovin' on Me.
I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna say a name that I know. I know it's not right, but okay. Yeah. Again, I just don't know anything about pop music that has happened in the last 5 years. I harp on it every week, and every week I'm punished for it. But I just can't bring myself to learn anything about it.
A precious little musical named for this character is based on a memoir by Old Young Neil. In a 2023 show.
Oh, this is Scott Pilgrim. What? Oh, I don't have my Scott Pilgrim picture or poster in shot anymore, but it is right here. Old Young Neil, who's essentially like the Scott replacement in a bunch of things, because he starts dating Knives after Scott breaks up with her. And then he becomes the new bass player in Sex Bomb. John, it's like, who played him in the movie? And also the Netflix series, which they're talking about. It's The Precious Little, because it's the first book is actually like Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. And then they adopted, the whole thing got put together as Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yeah. Anyway, the character was known as Young Neil throughout most of the plot. And then Scott deigns him to be Neil at the end. And and then Scott Pilgrim takes off, which is the Netflix thing. Everything gets weird in that. It's worth watching. It was pretty good.
An iconic 1960 ad for this company by Doyle Dane Bernbach proclaimed, "We pick the lemons, you get the plums," coining a term for a junk car. A print ad for this company features a bare background and the message, "Think small." For 10 points, what car company used innovative ads to sell its Beetle?
Oh, okay. It's BMW, right? Oh, it's Volkswagen. Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah. Saved it. Not a car guy. I was not going to get in early on car stuff.
In 2019, this Oscar, Best International Feature, and Best Director were all won by Alfonso Cuarón for Roma. This Oscar was won 3 times in a row by Emmanuel Lubezki. Roger Deakins has been...
Yeah, cinematography. The Academy Award. They said the Oscar right at the beginning. I even spelled cinematography correct. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, Roger Deakins, one of the most well-known cinematographers in the game. There was a pop solos friendly that had a cinematographer's quad, and I almost got one of them right with Kaminsky, and then the other ones I just didn't know because it was cinematographers less famous than Deakins and Kaminsky.
A Street Fighter VI character from this country is known as the Judoka ballet dancer.
That is Menon, who is a Judoka supermodel, who with a swan motif, who also is like a judo black belt. And she's a supermodel and a ballet dancer, and kind of into Marisa. Yeah. All right, that's an easy 20 for me. Because they said Judoka and Country from Street Fighter 6. And I put, speaking of pop solo friendlies, in my video game quad, I had an entire quad about new characters in Street Fighter 6. And I used the specific phrase from Anon as a Judoka supermodel. So, yum, 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 I say.
The first and last scenes of this TV show both depict a Labrador retriever named Vincent. Titus Welliver and Terry O'Quinn were among the actors who portrayed this show's Man in Black, also known as the Smoke Monster.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because there's the golden retriever. Because, like, the last scene isn't... or the golden whatever dog it was, because this is the last like image of Lost, like Jack laying on the beach with a dog next to him. I know nothing about Lost. I've never watched a single episode of Lost. Probably never will. But there was some connection. Main character was named Jack, or it had a main character named Jack. And also, one of the characters shared the same spelling as my last name. So it's one of the few times that spelling of my particular last name appears in pop culture. I mean, if you're watching this, you probably know what my last name is, but I'm still going to be a little suspicious about it, a little secretive. So maybe everybody can puzzle it out. That's right, my last name is Locke.
This singer was forced to work at IHOP after the failure of her early band, Blue Angel.
Oh, that
this
sounds familiar.
artist won the first VMA award for Best Female Video for a video in which her Lou Albano played father asks,
Oh, it's just Cyndi Lauper. Hey, music that happened more than 5 years ago. Yeah, girls just want to have fun. My father said, my father yells, what you gonna do with your life? With the Captain Lou Albano in there.
This man directed a 1997 film set in the post-apocalyptic West about a nomad who begins working for the restored USA. Isn't
this just Kevin Costner? Because that's the Postman. Yeah, all right. Hey, 139, a good score. Now, if I could only learn anything about recent pop music, I could probably do very well. go from top 10% to maybe top 5. But we'll see. It's a good score. I felt good about this week. Any week where they ask me about Scott Pilgrim and Street Fighter 6 characters is going to be a good week in pop culture. To the realm of sports.
An NL team based in this city gave up a record 18-run inning in 1883 before acquiring the Big Four from Buffalo. The only pitcher to win 2 straight MVPs did so in the 1940s for a team in this city. Hal Newhouser played in, for 10 points, what home city of Al Kaline and Ty...
Is it Ty Cobb? Or Al Kaline? I got it. He was saying Ty Cobb, but I got it off of Al Kaline, which I'm kind of bragging about, but it is not a good brag. Not a good brag, because it was the giveaway. Old baseball. Starting off with old baseball.
This song was recorded at a sporting event and layered into the song Fearless by Pink Floyd. A Jerry and the Pacemakers cover of this song from the musical Carousel inspired its use as the anthem of a Premier League club.
For 10 points, which one is that?
The forward title of this anthem of Liverpool.
Yeah, okay. So You'll Never Walk Alone. I should have figured, like, from Carousel, because there's not any really other big anthems. You'll Never Walk Alone is the biggest Premier League team anthem. That's probably what they're going to ask about in this setting.
This man is the only NFL quarterback to have defeated Tom Brady while making his first career start. This man, 2022's Mr. Irrelevant...
I mean, it's very famously Mr. Irrelevant. I have strong opinions about whether Brock Purdy is actually a good quarterback or not, but...
In 2007, this player was fined after receiving on-court coaching from her father at the Australian Open.
Okay.
In 2004, Serena Williams was upset in the Wimbledon final by this woman, who in 2016 tested positive for meldonium. For 10 points, who was the first top-ranked women's tennis player from Russia?
It's Maria. What's her name? Just full on blank on her name. It's Sharapova. I needed 4 more seconds. You all saw it. I got it 4 seconds after I needed it. It's not great buzzwording.
While playing for an NBA team then based in this city, Maurice Stokes was paralyzed by a brain injury. This was the home city of both the college team and the first NBA team of Oscar Robertson.
Isn't it just Houston? Wasn't he drafted by... Yeah, he played in Houston and then was drafted by Houston? Nope. I was thinking about somebody else. I think I was thinking about Hakeem Olajuwon. I think Hakeem Olajuwon played at Houston, University of Houston, and then was drafted by Houston. Cincinnati's very low on my list of cities I would guess for NBA franchises. But yeah, old baseball and old basketball.
This man quit a job he held for 1 day by writing a resignation note on a napkin.
Isn't this Bill Belichick? It was Bill Belichick, yeah, because he took the Jets job for a day and then quit. And then went to the Patriots. And the history of Bill Belichick with the Patriots is well established. Recently ended, well established. Nothing more me, a humble Vikings fan, can really say about that.
This competitor's sluggish performance at Hollywood Park, possibly due to filming a Xerox commercial, led to Billy Turner's firing as his trainer.
This is a
horse. He was partly named in reference to wetlands used by loggers. For 10 points, what 1977 Triple Crown winning horse was named for a Pacific Northwest city?
Okay. Yeah, wouldn't know anything about, can't really get I don't have any knowledge of Seattle Slews. I just needed the clue about where his name came from. Picked up on it being a horse real quick. This competitor, Buzzword. You can't fool me. Unless you ask questions about pop music that happened in the last 5 years.
As of March 2024, this man is 2 points ahead of Rudy Gobert for all-time best field goal percentage. In 2015, he reneged on an $80 million deal to join Dallas. Nikola Jokic's backup on the 2023 champion Nuggets was, for 10 points, what center who played with Blake Griffin on the Lob City Clippers?
Oh, it was Blake Griffin, and I'm here pretending like I'm gonna be able to get a name. Let's just go for the normal guess. DeAndre Jordan. Yep. I pretended like I could have pulled it, but I was never gonna pull that.
A current player on this team is the only pitcher to win a game in both the Korean Series and World Series. In 2023, a rookie outfielder for this team hit 25 home runs and stole 50 bases. Merrill Kelly and...
Okay. Let's just say Arizona. Because I wasn't sure if they were back to the Diamondbacks or if they were still the D-backs. Obviously, they're now back to being the Diamondbacks. The runner-up for the World Series this past go-around. Oh, and so Merrill Kelly must have been the KBO guy, and then Corbin Carroll would have been the rookie who hit 20 and stole 50.
A coach for this NHL team, Lou Angotti, claimed that it tanked to have a worse record than the Devils in 1984. This team posted a record 17-game winning streak in 1993 behind young Czech superstar Jaromír Jágr. For 10 points, what NHL team used the number 1 overall pick in 1984 on Mario Lemieux?
Okay. I can get Mario Lemieux questions. If they are, what team did Mario Lemieux play for? All right, I feel really good about that week of pop culture. Okay about this week of sports. But I feel really good about you watching my video and liking the video and subscribing to the channel, checking out all the content I have. I really enjoy putting these videos together. Hope you enjoy watching them. If you think you might enjoy playing Buzzword, you can head out over to naqt.com/Buzzword and check out the games I have. It's going to be it for week 10. We're into double digits from here until the end of the year. And you'll see them all here on Thinking Game Trivia.